Hey, I'm Gemma James and I help fempreneurs manifest the business and the life of their dreams, combining the law of attraction with the power of our brains to bring you practical woo, so you're not just talking about your dream life, but also taking the steps to make it happen. Now, in this episode, I want to talk to you about trusting your instincts, trusting your gut. May have heard it referred to as trusting your intuition or following your intuition. And a lot of what I talk about is the practical woo, the practical side of it, the science behind it, the why we do what we do and how we act in certain ways, rather than going too much into the woo. But today I wanted to talk to you really about trusting your gut. You know, when you get that feeling in your tummy, the feeling, the instincts, if you like, that you should be doing a certain thing or you shouldn't be doing a certain thing, or that you want to follow a certain path. I think there's so much misconception with entrepreneurship and with home business owners and with running your business that we should be doing all of these things. We should be running our business in a certain way. We should be marketing our business in a certain way. We should be offering certain programs and things like that. And it can be hard to create that success and do the things we want to do, because rather than trusting our instincts and following our intuition, we trust either what other people tell us to do or what we feel we should do by what we see on social media, what we see other sort of perhaps successful people doing and seeing what they do and assuming that we should do the same. Now, to some degree, yes, of course, if there's somebody that's really successful and you want to do what they are doing, then absolutely find out what they did and perhaps do some of the same things to get there. However, you also need to trust your intuition. And there's so many times where I didn't do this. If you know my story, you know I spent 10 years doing network marketing or 10 years trying network marketing. And this isn't a bash against network marketing at all. It's just not what I was meant to do. However, it absolutely put me in my path to where I am. So I'd been trying in network marketing, as I say, for 10 years. I was pretty much beyond hopeless. I had all of it. I jumped from company to company to company, doing network marketing, direct selling, just desperate to build my own business. And it had been about 10 or 11 years. And suddenly I started hearing people talking about happiness and about positivity and about the law of attraction and manifesting, and I didn't know what it was. And to be honest, I was thinking, really, just by thinking happy thoughts I'm suddenly going to get richer, and just by thinking happy thoughts suddenly my business is going to take off and everybody's going to want to buy my products. But I started to look into it a little bit. I started to just have a little delve into it, and I started to try some of the mindset techniques, some of the happiness techniques. And what I found absolutely blew me away, because I saw changes happening very, very quickly. I'm not talking months or years or anything like that. I'm talking in a matter of days. I'm talking the first attempt at trying this stuff. I saw a huge increase in my positivity levels, my happiness levels, which had an effect on my relationships, which absolutely had an effect on my business and the income that I was bringing in. And I remember saying to my husband, it was on a Monday night back in February, it was 2016, and it was a February, and I remember saying to my husband, you know, I feel like I've made such a difference with the happiness and with the positivity levels. I just want to help other people be happy. That's really what I want to do. You know, I'd heard about life coaching and I'd heard about law of attraction and this sort of stuff. And I said, I just want people to learn how to live a little bit happier, because then when you create more happiness, you create more success in all areas of your life. And this is before I was introduced really to the world of law of attraction and manifesting and the power of our brains and all this sort of stuff. This was right at the beginning. And I remember saying to my husband, I'd love to just be able to help people live a little bit happier, learn some techniques that they can be a bit more happy and gain a bit more success in all of their areas of their life. And I should probably do like a happiness course. I feel like I want to be like a happiness life coach, but is that even a thing? Is that even possible? And I remember having this conversation for about 30 minutes, probably to about 45 minutes on a Monday back in February 2016. And it was the Tuesday morning that I woke up. Now, when I wake up, I'm a very habitual sort of person, and the first thing I did was that I would always open my Facebook Messenger. I'd go through any messages in there. I would then open up my Facebook app and check and see what's going on in there. Then I would go through my Skype and things like that to see if I had any messages, and then lastly I would check my emails. But for some reason on this Tuesday morning, I was just called to open my emails. I can't even sort of say what it was, but I was drawn to my email inbox, and I thought, oh, do you know what, I'll check my emails. And I opened my email, and the very first email in my inbox, it said happiness life coaching course for today only, 90% off. This is at a point where £15 was still quite a lot of money for me, but compared to the 200 and something that it should have been, it just it almost hit me in the stomach. It was like, oh my goodness, I was literally talking to my husband about this just 12 hours earlier. I even said, I want to be a happiness life coach. Is that even a thing? Are there even courses for that? I'd not seen it at all. And then all of a sudden, bam, happiness life coaching course appears in my email inbox. I thought about it for all of 10 minutes and I just thought, no, this is it. You know, I was thinking, can I even do this? Am I good enough? Who am I to call myself a happiness life coach? And then I thought, well, this is the exact reason why I need this course. So I thought about it for a whole 10 minutes. And it was that course that started then changing everything, because I learned in that course a bit more about the power of our brain, which is where the practical side for me comes from. I'm less woo-woo and more practical. And I started to learn about that. So I delved a little bit deeper and I started to look into the law of attraction more. That's what then enabled me to become an advanced law of attraction practitioner. I was able to get certified in neuroplasticity, which is all the brain training stuff, and build a really successful business. And from that one email, I absolutely put it down to the fact that I was able to leave my law job. I spent 12 years in law, not what I was meant to do at all. And I was able to leave that law job and take my business full time and build my business from home. I was able to leave a small cramped apartment with my family and move into this beautiful 3-bedroom home with this amazing lawn and amazing patio, our absolute dream house from the vision board. And I put it down to that first email in my inbox. So can you imagine if I didn't listen to my intuition, if I didn't listen to my instincts or trust my instincts, or even listen to signs from the universe, if you like, that the universe had listened to what I wanted and had delivered. If I had just gone, oh no, that's too woo-woo for me, people think I'm weird, I just need to stick to network marketing, I'm absolutely going to get there. Can you imagine if I hadn't have listened to my intuition? So this is just a tip for you to really follow those instincts. If there's something that you want to do, if there's something that you want to be, there's something that you want to have, if you get that feeling in your tummy, some of you may feel it as butterflies, some of you may feel it as like a weird sort of dull sensation in your tummy or in your chest or whatever it feels like for you. If there's something that's kind of calling you, you can almost feel yourself saying, I would love to do that, I would love to have that, I would love to be that. But then you find yourself saying, but I should be doing this, or am I going to be good enough for that? What are people going to think? Is that sensible? Is that responsible? Is it practical? I should be doing these other things. What you're then doing is not only are you denying yourself the most amazing life, but you're also telling the universe that you're not actually serious. You put something out into the world, you put something out into the universe that you want something, then when it delivers, you're then going, actually, no, I'm not quite sure, I'll just stick to this path. Then the universe is going, hey, I'm really confused now. Do you want this thing or do you not want this thing? And so chances are it's much less likely that you will find things coming to you, that you will find opportunities and doors opening and things like that. So if there's something that you want to do, if there's something that's niggling you, if there's something you're thinking about right now, but you're telling yourself all the reasons why you shouldn't, just do it anyway. Follow it, because you never know where it's going to lead. And okay, I am not a happiness life coach now, but that happiness life coach set me on this amazing journey that has absolutely increased my income, increased my impact on the world, increased my confidence, my positivity. It's helped my family. It's allowed us to move into this dream home. So just trust your instincts, because you never know where it's going to take you. And do make sure you subscribe to my channel for other tips and techniques and inspiration and methods to bring you the practical woo, so that you're not just talking about your dream life, but also taking the steps to make it happen. See you next time.